Alright guys, in this video I'm going to do a quick audit of a Google ad that I just came across on Google, and I think this would be a good example of what you can do to improve your landing page and make a better offer and get a much higher conversion rate on your Google Ads campaigns. So this ad is one I just randomly came across. It's for a coffee subscription company. I just found it on Google as I was scrolling through the results, and the headline and the ad just caught my eye, and I thought this would make a good example for this video. So as you can see here, all there is here is a brand and the word subscription in the headline. Now I searched coffee subscription and I got trade coffee TM subscription, and then the description is limited time offer curated by us and delivered straight to your door, the perfect gift for any coffee lovers. So first of all, this ad is quite vague. There is the word description in the headline, but I don't really know what it is. Like, there's a lot of presupposed context, let's put it that way, assuming that the buyer knows what they're talking about. But the problem is there's no offer here. There's no reason for me to click this ad. There's nothing that stands out. Look at the one above it. First bag free, voted #1 coffee. Like, that's a pretty good headline, actually. Compare these two and decide which one you would click on. I know which one I would click on. So right off from the beginning on the ad itself, it's kind of off to a bad start because it's almost get missed. It almost doesn't even look like an ad or like a result. It kind of looks like, you know, one of those info things at the bottom of a page that's like no one really looks at. That's kind of what it reminded me of, especially that TM there. I think it's doing it more harm than good, honestly. So I would start this off by actually making a proper offer in this headline. First of all, making it clear that it is coffee subscription. So like this one here, voted #1 coffee subscription, some kind of thing like that. And then some kind of offer like these guys did. First bag free. That's a really good example. I'm actually going to open this to see what their landing page looks like for a comparison. But right away, yeah, you can see how this ad is not that great, and there's already a number of things you can do to improve it. There's no mention of coffee description in the description either. So they should have the keyword subscription in here and actually mention the fact that it is a coffee subscription. A price could do good, or some kind of percentage off or something like that. Make it clear what this actually is. So once you click on the ad, you get taken to this page here as well. Now, what's interesting is they do have an offer, get a free bag, but they didn't say that in the ad to incentivize people to click. So they're actually missing out on a lot of people clicking it in the first place just because they didn't say it. Now, the other problem you have is that there's actually very little mention of subscription on this page. I had to actually scroll through the page and see, is this even a subscription at all? As you can see here, there's no word, no obvious mention of subscription. When here it says subscribe and save, I actually thought that they were talking about email subscribing, like subscribe with your email and get a discount. Like, it's not obvious that it's a coffee subscription. If you scroll over this quickly with your eyes, you don't see any mention of a coffee subscription, if you see what I mean. And most people don't read the small text and all this stuff. Like, no one reads this stuff. And then the bigger issue I have on top of this with this landing page is that there's no exact offer. It says get a free bag of coffee, but what does that actually mean? It still says get a free bag of coffee. Does that mean if I click this now, I'm literally going to get a free bag of coffee? Or does it mean I have to order a subscription to get a free bag of coffee? I don't know as a customer, and genuinely myself, I don't know. And so that puts a person off. Like, now I'm debating, okay, should I bother going and finding out, or should I just go back and claim my free first bag, which is right here? You see what I mean? And so the problem is it's just putting a wall of difficulty in front of the customer, and they're just going to go, nah, I can't be bothered, and just go to the other one. The other problem here is that I don't even know what this is. I don't know what it costs. I don't know if they service my particular area. Do they even ship to me in the first place, or who they ship to? I don't know. There's actually very little information on this page. And then not only that, potentially the most important thing, which is I don't know what coffee they're actually going to send. There's actually no mention here of what coffee is it. Like, aside from this, which has some pictures of some brands, I don't know. And so the problem is there's actually no information on this page. It's very vague, and that's like the opposite of what you want to do to make a high converting landing page. And then if you click that button, I already clicked it, it opens up here and it gives me medium roasts, and it basically takes me to a product page, which now finally gives me some information. So you get 3 bags, subscribe and save, first bag free. So it's a first bag free offer, but it took me 2 clicks and getting onto this to find out that that's what the offer actually is, and then the price as well here, and then which ones as well. But the problem I still have is I don't know what brands these are or anything about the coffee yet. So if I've come completely cold through Google, I'm looking for a coffee subscription. I've clicked on the ad, I've landed here, I haven't learned anything about the coffee itself, absolutely anything, aside from the fact that there's apparently a bunch of testimonials, of which there are 6, but apparently there's 100,000 plus people. I don't know where that comes from. There's no evidence of that either. It just says this in these logos, but I don't know what that means. And then you click on the product to buy it, and then again, we still don't really have any information. It just introduces you to the best indie roasters in the country. But the thing with coffee is that people are very particular about it, and so this lack of information is just going to put off 90% of people because they just don't know. They don't know who it's from or what is it. And so I know I wouldn't buy this. Personally, I drink coffee. I would not buy this because I don't know what I'm getting. And so you can see here, I've pointed out now multiple things all the way from the ad to the product page where they click it. There's just problems putting people off. And so this is the kind of thing that can absolutely destroy your campaign when you make these mistakes that may not be obvious at first, but when you actually think about it, create a lot of problems in the buying journey and just put somebody off. So I can tell you as a customer and a potential buyer who does drink coffee, I would not buy this. That's my opinion on this one. I thought this was a very good example of how you can improve a landing page and ad and everything else and just basically make a better, clearer offer to the people as quickly as possible so that they know what they're buying immediately and then they make a quicker decision to actually purchase this. I mean, most people probably won't even click the button. Honestly, you need to give it to them straight away and as quickly as possible. You don't want to make people click to go find answers. Like, that's the way to lose customers. So anyway, I thought this was a pretty good example. I hope you guys enjoyed this audit. Gives you some ideas of how you can improve your ads and your landing pages as well. If you would like me to coach you on how to do this kind of thing with Google Ads and SEO and everything to do with that, for only $49 a month, go to learndominatemarketing.com. And if you'd like us to run your Google Ads or do your SEO for you, go to dominatemarketing.io, book a call with us there. Catch you on the next one.